Hello. Today we're going to be looking at a bug in the Java edition of Minecraft, one that was introduced in the 1.13 update and that still persists today in the 1.14.4 update. This bug concerns the assignment of mouse and trackball buttons to emulate keyboard keys. This worked in the 1.12.2 version of the Java edition of Minecraft, and it still works in the Windows 10 edition of Minecraft, but of course those are two different code bases. So I'm using the Elecom HUGE trackball pointing device. We can see here that it has 10 different buttons and functions that are assignable. In my Minecraft profile that runs while Minecraft is the active window, I have keys assigned for buttons assigned for the keys 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Of course, that enables me to switch to those inventory slots quickly so that I can use the items that I have in those inventory slots. So if we go back into Minecraft, we can see if we go into the options and try to change the keyboard controls in the current version of Minecraft, clicking on hotbar slot and then pressing a key, of course, assigns that key, whatever that key might be. But if we click the Elecom button for the pointing device that is assigned to key 5 or key 6, key 7, key 8, key 9, and there's a key 0 assignment too, you'll see that instead Minecraft is reading these kind of garbage looking characters here. So what's going on with that? Well, if we'll go ahead and reassign these back to their keyboard keys and go into the game itself and see what happens in the game itself. So we'll go ahead and open this single player game I started for this demonstration. It'll take a moment to load since I have Minecraft and a bunch of other things running right now for this video. Once this world loads, we'll see that there actually are two different ways that Minecraft is handling the mouse button, or trackball button in this case, assignment to the keyboard keys in different parts of the game. So here we are in the world. Of course, I can push the keys corresponding to different inventory slots, and that will select those slots. And of course, scrolling the trackball's selection wheel goes between the different slots. But if we were to press the buttons corresponding to 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, of course nothing happens. But now if we go into the chat interface and we press those very same mouse buttons, you can see that it's actually reading the correct keys here. So it's getting those key presses in the chat interface, but not outside of the chat interface. What's also interesting is that we close this out, go into the Windows 10 edition of Minecraft. Let's see, we'll go into Settings, Keyboard and Mouse. Clicking the mouse buttons assigned to the keyboard keys sends the correct keystroke to those assignments. And of course, in-game as well, we'll jump into the test world I've created here. In-game as well, the keys work. So press the different keyboard numbers corresponding to those different inventory slots, and it changes inventory slots right away. But we can also press the trackball button corresponding to the different slots, and it switches to the slot corresponding with that assigned keyboard key. So that all seems to work correctly here. Something happened between the 1.12.2 update and the 1.13 update that broke this mouse button assignment for keyboard emulation. Another interesting facet is that this actually is not broken in my Logitech optical TrackMan, which no longer functions very effectively, but it had 8 buttons, 6 of which were programmable in the setpoint software, Logitech setpoint, and those all seem to be working correctly too. So unfortunately, this is a persistent bug, one I hope that gets fixed quickly, because it's so much more effective to keep your hand on the pointing device, especially when you're in the middle of a dangerous situation like combat and you need to switch quickly to a weapon or to grab some food to eat for health, and you don't want to take your hands off of the motion controls to move them across the keyboard to get to those 6, 7, 8, 9 slots. So there you have it. Thanks for your attention. I hope that Mojang can get this bug fixed soon.